J-Town Ojolo, Passion for Greatness. You tune into J-Town Ojolo, Passion for Greatness. Today we're gonna talk about, all your entertainers, African entertainers, Hollywood, or all you, the musician from from Yahoo's entertaining by doing movies or acting or comedy or whatsoever you're doing out there, which is a really good thing that you're trying to motivate and inspire our people, because we're the young generation really need inspiration and motivation, to change, and to do better too as a people, what I'm saying. But for me, what I really want to see too, what because some of y'all really liked, you are more respected and more liked and loved by your people, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people look up to y'all too, people don't, not so many people look up to the politicians, you know what I mean? And not so many people look up to the president himself, you know what I mean? So they really look up to you people, you know what I'm saying? Because, they feel like y'all like have connection to with them, you know what I mean? Some of y'all do help them, and some of y'all, give back to your communities, and when y'all have money, you know what I'm saying, you give back to your community and try to support the people out there, you know what I'm saying, which is a good thing too, it's really good to really give back to your people and try to help your community, so help the, really try to help their, especially the young generation, if we could see the young generation in a better spot. That's a good thing, because they are the future for tomorrow, you understand me? We are the ones who are going to take this shit to the next level, you know what I'm saying? So we really need y'all really need, that's the guidance. We really need guidance. We really need help. We really need education, and, and the support too to could do that, you know what I'm saying? So why I want to dedicate this video to the, entertainers and the music, for y'all who are doing music or also the entertainers, or you're in the industry entertainment, music or movies or whatsoever. Y'all, I see that y'all really, some of y'all really helping your community, some of you are really loved by your people. But the main thing what we should to strengthen the whole foundation, you know what I'm saying? When y'all try to do these things, you know what I mean, to give back, and because it's not only to, I call it, to give back, you know what I'm saying, is to sometimes to come together with, find a solution, whether to build an organization, whether to come together with one another and find a solution, less to say to build some kind of invest, pull your money, your financial together and invest in something, or build certain foundation, or build a foundation where it could benefit the young generation, or to benefit the people itself over there, where if it's a kind of because certain things that can employ too, if you can build a kind of activities for the young generation, or something that people can come together and unite, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the people look up to y'all, because they love you people more than they love their politicians, because they don't see no hope in the politicians no more, A lot of people don't see no hope for the politicians no more, so they see hope in you. They because they look at your movies and they look at your music, and they really love you. These are your people, these are your fans, your supporters, people who support you from day one. That's why it's good to really sometimes too. You should give back to your people. You know what I'm saying? The people who have lifted you up. You know what I'm saying? You should go back to your community and do certain things for your community to change your community. You understand me? So, which is really important, you know what I mean? Like I said, you know what I mean? Y'all can really do more. Y'all can really come to give back to, come together, is to come together and build foundations, you know what I'm saying? Activity center, or, organizations that can, help the people try to organize ourselves, you know what I mean? Because we cannot always be blaming the politicians, the president himself, you know what I'm saying? You people too, are really like a role model too. So anybody who is a role model too, you are, because some of you are like, as long as you have love, people love you, and you have followers, you know what I'm saying? people look up to you, you become like a role model too, and you become as a leader too. You know what I mean? So you should have that in mind because some of you probably might not see yourself as a leader, but when you are in those kind of position, entertainment, business wise, or music wise, or like movie wise, you know what I'm saying, that people are checking you out and love you, you become like a leader in that kind of way. So in a way, when people look up to you, they really want to see that you help your people, your community, or give back to your community, or try to. And that's why I'm saying it's really good for y'all to come and unite, especially you African entertainers. Unite with one another, you know what I mean? Do something for the community, you know what I mean? Help, you know what I mean? Because like I said, because the young generation, is the future. So if we could do something to, help them, or try to, find a way, like if you started, if you some of y'all invest in a school, you know what I mean, then let this, the young somewhere, because a lot of people can't afford to pay, the school fees or whatsoever. So y'all can, say, well, you know what I mean, you people it could be for free, because like I said, if you come with a education, you gotta be, if you gotta be like something like, you know what I'm saying, that can lead, that can better, that can give them job, that can be in investment for them in the future, you know what I'm saying? Because if a lot of people saying that, okay, I have a school, so if you come to my school, you gotta pay, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people out there don't have a job. A lot of children don't have a job, you know what I'm saying? Their parents don't have a job, so how can they really be paid to come in your school, but you thinking about financial, so you want people to come in your school because they have money. So but it's like, at the same time too, you it's not a help, for this person who don't have a financial, you know what I mean? It's not a help for this family who don't have a financial, you know what I mean? So if you want to help, look at the bigger picture itself, you know what I'm saying? We should we should be more humanism, you know what I mean? Humanism means like, you know what I'm saying, we coming together. We just looking for the benefit of our people, try to lift up our people, lift up the young generation, you know what I mean? Because like I said, the other ones who are gonna take this one, take this, take it, take this foundation to the next level, you know what I'm saying? All y'all, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to really give back to your people, or build. When we talking about build, it's like give is one thing, but if we talking like strengthening the community, strengthening the nation, is to try to come to pull your wealth, and try to your financial together, and try to build wealth, you know what I'm saying? Because Africa need to be more wealthy, you know what I'm saying? Because one thing, the white man is good and they have more wealth, you know what I'm saying? That's why, so that in financial way they're strong, you know what I'm saying? But we Africa, we gotta do the same thing. We have to build more wealth, you know what I'm saying? So we can pass on to our next generation, and the next generation should continue. And we should build, the reason why we have to take care of our build wealth, because, and especially like I said, help the young generation, is because they are the ones who are going to take this to the next generation, to the next level. So we are the ones we have to strengthen them, you know what I'm saying? We have to build, like I said, build a center where they can have a motivation place to go, and express themselves, whether in the media, like a school system, or some certain things to gotta be like, to find, so they can find themselves, you know what I'm saying? Like an organization, there should be more organization things that where they can, learn to know themselves, you know what I mean? Teach, so they can build strengthen themselves, or to love themselves more, things like that. That is good for the community, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of a lot of people out there haven't really started to find themselves really yet, you know what I'm saying? So if people like just start something like this, that people can come together in the community and start to participate in this, to find themselves, whether football or basketball or whatsoever, you know what I'm saying? So to keep them active, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, a lot of parents don't have money. A lot of many families out there don't have certain financial to put their school, their sons or daughter in a better space, which they will love to. But that's why when people like you, because they look up to you, as a fans, as a motivation, so you could do something, you could come together and build your community, because those are your people, those are your fans, those are the people who lift, who always be supporting you, they look up to you as a role model. So you gotta be, some of your booty must come back, should be coming to the neighborhood and check, show them love, you know what I'm saying, so because this is a good thing too, when we go back to the neighborhood and show the people love out there, you know what I'm saying, it says a lot, you know what I'm saying, it's like, you give them hope in the neighborhood, you understand me, so, but like I said, we need more wealth, you know what I'm saying, y'all in the industry should come together and build more wealth in the community, for the people, to benefit the people, you understand me, so, because we're in the future, they are the ones who are going to take this in the next generation, you know what I mean, so, and not only for the next one, and not to, and for this, for the country itself, you know what I'm saying, to start to change, to see the country in a different direction, you know what I mean, so we should come together and try to pull our finances together and see what we could build, and sit down in the round table and see what we could build, you know what I'm saying, something that can benefit the people, whether it's like a studio where people can, express themselves, whether sports, any kind of things that you're really, interesting, as long as it can be beneficial for the young generation to express themselves, you know what I'm saying, so I feel like it's a good thing, you know what I'm saying, and most of all, let them, it should be certain things that, they can express themselves, and y'all can really teach them to really love themselves too, because when we talk about, the young generation, we have to really strengthen them to know to know themselves, to know the history, to know how to learn, so they can to learn to love themselves, so that, they can never be put down by another race or whatsoever, you know what I mean? Because when you know where you come from, no matter what another race come in the other side, you know what I mean? You know yourself, and you know what you stand for, you understand me? So this is important that you entertainers think about it, to unite with one another, because if we as the young generation see you all uniting together like that, you know what I'm saying, building foundations, building organizations, you know what I'm saying, that when we see that, we know that this is the how it's supposed to be, we know that this is the trademark, this is what we should continue to do when we come in the line, you know what I'm saying. But if we never see you people unite, I mean, how we as a young generation gonna unite, you understand me? So y'all should really think about that, you know what I'm saying, make a good impression too, you know what I mean, not just when you have a lot of money, all of y'all going in different direction, y'all don't never wanna come together, you know what I'm saying? Because if we never see you people come together, how we as a young generation gonna come together? It's gonna be difficult for us to really bring ourselves together, because we're looking up to y'all, but y'all as a people never really showing their unite with one another. You're just everybody's going different direction. We know that people are different, you know what I mean? Everybody struggling to are in different apartments, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we think we're looking at the nation. If we're thinking bigger, if we're thinking something for the nation, something for the people, then we put our differences behind us and come to the round table and say, you know what, let's do something for our people, you know what I'm saying? Let's bring our financial together and see what we can invest in, whether it's to open school, whether to open like an activity center for the young generation to express themselves, or create a job so you could employ more people. Those are really important, you know what I'm saying, because like I said, you know what I'm saying, if we never see you people do things like that, you know what I mean, because we know we don't want to be just follow you, we look up to you as you just like a celebrity, but at the end of the day, you people never do nothing for the community. Then you people are just the same as politicians, and you people are just the same as these president things people, you know what I mean, just looking for fame. Then when you have the money and fame, then you don't really give a shit about your people, you understand me? But like I said, you have to show an example that we can look up to, so a trademark, so we could follow, to say that this is what's gonna be helpful for the country itself, this is what gonna benefit us too in the future, you know what I mean? So our generation should continue the trademark, you know what I'm saying? To keep pushing out there like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel like you entertainers, the music industry gotta do, unite with one another. The film industry too gotta do, unite with one another, and all the and in the bigger picture side, all of y'all come together and unite and see how we could build something financial, something like I said, more wealth for the community, for the nation, you know what I mean? I mostly try to invest in the young generation. Some of y'all try to is to teach the young generation, like I said, when you have all the skills, you know what I'm saying, you have to pass it down to the young generation, like I said, because if you could pass this knowledge down to the young generation so they can take it forward, you have done something great, you know what I'm saying? Because not only that we love you as a people in what you're doing, that we love you, you're inspiring us with your movies, music and everything, but now we're talking about, you know what I mean, to touch the people, you understand me, in another level, you know what I'm saying? The education wise too is important, you understand me? So we want that, you know what I mean, so we can start to rise too as a people, as a human, as a people too, you know what I mean, so we could do better, you know, so we know that this is how we should do, you know what I mean, to build our, show that love, you know what I mean, so sure we can express that kind of, you know, unity wise to people, you understand me? So tune in to this video. You should really, this is a really great video for to your entertainers to think about, you know what I'm saying, the next generation, to build a wealth for our people, for the young generation to express their greatness, you understand me? It's important. So check this in, tune in, G Tunnel Jalo, passion for greatness, believe that.